What up, everybody? Blaze One Sports back at it again with another video. And after losing last week to the Philadelphia Eagles, the Dallas Cowboys bounced back and beat the Detroit Lions 24-6. Let's go. Dak returns after missing the first couple games due to injury, or actually after leaving the first game of the season due to injury. Dak comes back. He looks good. He doesn't look great, but he looks good throwing the ball. The Cowboys were run heavy. They did a lot of runs. Zeke had 15 carries, but only 56 yards. So Zeke, they had a lot of runs, but the running game really wasn't doing too much. Pollard had a couple breakaway runs that were good. It was a good game. A slow game for both teams. The game was close until the fourth quarter, where Dallas pretty much opened it up at the end and scored two touchdowns. Zeke had two red zone touchdowns. And what kind of saved the game was late in the game, the Lions were down by 4 points. They were driving in the fourth, and then they fumbled it at the 1 yard line. Dallas got it back to seal the deal, drive back down the field and score another touchdown. So overall, Dallas looked good. They didn't look great, but like all season, they've just been getting wins. They've been looking good, but not great. Give Dak some time. He just came back. But like I said, he didn't play terrible. He played good, got the win. I think, obviously played better than Cooper Rush would have, you could say. Other than that, there's not too much to say. Zeke only 15 carries for around 50 yards, only averaging 3 yards per carry. Even though Zeke had those two red zone touchdowns, they were still like only 1-2 yard runs. So, he didn't break away. They were like gimme touchdowns pretty much with that offensive line. So we're still disappointed in Zeke. Pollard had a couple breakaway runs. But other than that, Dallas is still lacking that one solid number one running back who's going to get him 156 yards per game. So Dak Prescott, 19 of 25, 207 yards, one touchdown, 0 interceptions. Good numbers, not great, not bad. 207 and a touchdown, 19 of 25, and no interceptions. That's good. Pollard, the leading rusher for the Cowboys, he had 12 carries for 83 yards. He averaged 6.9 carries per rush, no touchdowns. Pollard needs more carries. You need to make Pollard the feature back. I know people don't think Pollard could be a feature back. They think he's more of a slot receiver type receiving back from the back, catching out of the backfield. They don't think he can endure a whole season as the number one, running it up the gut in the trenches every game. But, maybe it's been time for Pollard to take over. Pollard needs to be moved to number one already. He had 12 carries for 83 yards, averaged 6.9 yards per carry, almost 7 yards per carry. 12 carries, 83 yards. Make him the lead back already, because what if he would have had, 20 carries? How many yards would he would have had with 7 more carries? Ezekiel Elliott, the feature back, he had 15 carries for only 57 yards. He only averaged 3.8 yards, and he had those 2 red zone touchdowns. Pretty much the 2 touchdowns he got were at the 1 yard line, so you just had to run it in. Turpin, he had that nice kick return, almost broke off for a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 4 receptions, 70 yards. Noah Brown, 5 receptions, 50 yards. Dalton Schultz, back from his injury, 5 receptions, 49 yards. Pollard had 2 receptions out of the backfield for 26 yards. And Ferguson had a 1 catch for 7. And Hendershot had his first touchdown of his career, caught by Dak Prescott, who Dak's first touchdown Dak threw his first touchdown of the year to Hendershot, who caught his first career touchdown. That was the last touchdown scored late in the fourth quarter. Gallup, he wasn't in there. Van Der Esch, he had 7 on the defense, so that was the offense. Offense looked decent. Leighton Van Der Esch, he had 7 tackles. Jordan Lewis, he had an interception. He got hurt in the game. He had 2 tackles. He had 1 of the 2 interceptions on the game. Diggs, he had an interception. He had the first interception, then Lewis had the second interception. Diggs still looking good, still looking great off of last year. And like I said, Turpin had 2 returns for 66 yards. He almost broke that 1 return for a touchdown. So that's it for the Cowboys. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. And for the Lions, Jared Goff, 21 of 26, 228 yards, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Dallas Cowboys sacked Jared Goff 5 times. So Dallas defense is carrying him. Dallas defense is winning the games for him. Dallas has a wonderful defense right now, one of the best in the NFL. And if they had a workhorse in the back like Derrick Henry or someone, woo, we would be unstoppable. We need that workhorse in the back. Get rid of Zeke. Trade Pollard too if you have to in the package. Get rid of Gallup, Zeke, and Pollard if you have to, but mainly just Zeke. Package them up, whatever, but get that workhorse in the back. We need that heavy duty workhorse coming out of the back. We need the running back getting us 100 plus yards every game. We need a bruiser running in that offensive line, running up the gut. Dallas sacks the Lions 5 times, and the Lions sacked Dak twice. Early in the game, I think it was off the Dallas Cowboys' first drive. Hawkinson got his 5th sack on the year against Dak, so he sacked Dak early in the game. 1 of 2 sacks. Jamal Williams rushing. Jay Williams, 15 carries, 79 yards, and they had no rushing touchdowns, and they had no receiving touchdowns. Just only field goals. 2 field goals for the Lions. Receiving, Raymond, their leading receiver, 5 receptions, 75 yards. Wright, 4 receptions, 57 yards, and Hawkinson, 4 receptions for 48 yards. Hawkinson's a solid tight end. He's pretty good. Defense, Okuda, he had 12 tackles, and they had no interceptions, but they had Hutchinson. He had 1.5 sacks, and the other half of the sack went to Ananozi. So let me know what you guys think, Lions fans. Like I said, Dallas looked good. Not great. Dallas's offensive line has really stepped up this year. You know, there's been times where they let some people run through, but overall their offensive line is stepping up. Dak came back. He looked good and coming back. 207 yards. No interceptions. Zeke continues to struggle. He did have 2 touchdowns, but they were like 1 or 2 yard runs. And he's only averaging 3 yards per carry. Pollard needs more carries. He's doing really good in the backfield. If we're not going to, bring in another back, then make Pollard the number 1. Let him get 20 touches a game. Let Zeke get 5 to 10 touches. See how he does. Turpin, you need to work him in the offensive more. Put him in at a slot receiver on certain plays. Have him come in out of the backfield. Get Turpin the ball. He's a playmaker. Offensive line is good. Dak looks good. Zeke struggles. And the receiving core is looking good. They're really stepping up with Cooper gone. No solid number 1. CeeDee Lamb. Noah Brown really stepped up this year. Noah Brown looked good this game. CeeDee Lamb looked good this game. The defense is the real story of the Dallas Cowboys this year. The defense in this game sacked Goff 5 times. Parsons is a beast. This Dallas defense is really good this year, and they're gonna take the Cowboys to do great things. And I'm looking forward to see what they do. Dallas Cowboys beat the Lions 24-6. Offense looked good. Defense looked great. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. You guys watch this game, you Dallas Cowboy fans. Let me know how your team did this Sunday. Week 7 is over. The season's going by pretty fast. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Cowboys beat the Lions 24-6. Let's go, baby. How about them Cowboys? Woo! Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thoughts, comments, questions, opinions in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Blaze One Sports. Let's go.